He died.
Yeah, that's some shit, ain't it? Oh, this
people died.
Yo, so you gonna find a charge for it?
What you charge it?
Somewhere downstairs. So they tell me one of them cables got a fit.
Oh.
So that way, I'm gonna stop this bit if you're gonna redo it, but if not, we finna flow in this hoe.
I guess we finna flow.
We flowing in this hoe. Bitch, we here, goddamn. As y'all see, our speaker just died.
Died on us.
This nigga ain't wanna go get it, so fuck it.
Fuck
we gonna go ahead and start the motherfucking video type shit. You know what I'm saying? What's happening? What's up type shit. You know what I'm saying? We live in the booth, goddamn. About to give y'all a hot little 16, you know what I'm saying? Another day, another dollar. Bitch, we in here, goddamn. Another Blazing Topics episode. You know how the interludes go. I ain't even got nothing to really roll up. Not that I ain't got weed. I just had a little something. So I'm just like, you know, I forgot. I'm gonna just bring it on the show type shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just going ahead and dive into the interlude. You know what I'm saying? Dive into that bit like a little pool type shit. You know, nothing too major. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, how y'all doing? You know what I'm saying? I was about to say, how the people doing? Like you know how the people doing. You know what I'm saying?
How your mama doing?
You know what I'm saying? How y'all people doing? You know what I'm saying? Y'all see we live and in effect. You know, I've been cool and doing my thing.
I've been vibing. I've been surviving.
Yeah,
I'm here, they said.
Speaking of surviving, do you feel like, I be thinking this shit, do you really think if some shit go down, you know what I'm saying, can you really like survive out in like, you know, I don't know if you want to say the wilderness, because I think it's the difference between surviving in the wilderness type shit, you feel me, and then doing some like post-apocalyptic type surviving type shit, you feel me?
So far as, post-apocalyptic. Yeah. Well, I can't. Yeah. I said that kind of fast. That's why I was like, God damn, hold on, let me slow myself down. And if you feel like you want to talk shit, fuck you. And another thing, like and subscribe. Hit that hit that bell. You good?
My bad.
Hit that bell, you know. Y'all know,
Bing bong.
It's been a minute, and you know, we back at it, like a crack at it.
You know what? This ain't nothing too major.
But yeah, though, as far as surviving in the post-apocalyptic world, shit, I think so. I think I'll be able to, cause I feel like I'll be able to salvage, and then on top of that, first off, my people already got a shit ton of canned food, so I'm already kind of good on that. And then scavenging, I know I can go salvage. And then I think as far as like, you're gonna have to make your own fire eventually. And then walking all those miles, that is where I'm like, I'm gonna have to create a car that run on water.
Now he advanced engineering.
Boy, that is a lot of motherfucking walking, if you really think about it. Cause after you run out of gas, we all seen The Walking Dead. They have cars, but yeah, after you run out of gas, boy, that's a lot of motherfucking walking.
That is. I mean, why you doing like? I feel like you say, the post-apocalyptic surviving. I think that's easier, cause like you say, I'm more so just scavenging. You get what I'm saying? Kind of moving a little bit. To be honest, I ain't even really trying to do all that much moving. To be honest, it depends on if my resources and shit, my little area start getting dim.
That's what I'm saying. When
okay.
Your resource area get dim, you gonna have to travel to other places.
It depends. Like, what if you're in a big ass city? You feel me? Then,
if you're in the middle of the city, you already kind of like you already set yourself up.
You lucky you survive.
Yeah, you bound to set yourself up to walk. If you stay out in the country, like, you know, the country places, you kind of good, because you got the wilderness, and then somewhere close by you got a creek, so you can do your due diligence. But in the city, all that shit already getting hogged up, nigga. Like, and then it's gonna be niggas that got guns.
So you gonna run down? That's what I was about to say. That brings the next element. You gonna run down when you need to? Like at this point, is you
When
gonna
I
be
need- what is what I need to?
what's the dude from The Walking Dead that had the baseball bat with the barbed wire around it or whatever? He gave the bat a name and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He was like running down, like he was like running shit type shit. Like, yeah, with an iron fist looking ass. He was one of them niggas. You feel me? So
See, that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't be no guy like that. But if a nigga try that shit, yeah, we're gonna have to get his ass out of here.
I ain't gonna lie.
And normally it always be the crazy white man. No offense. It always be the ones with the 35,000. Don't matter. Like we got a lot of guns, but they just have
The
a lot more.
of the modes.
Yeah, a lot. Just a lot more. They, cause if you get not everybody in their faction gonna have a gun, but
My faction better have a gun, shit.
But you got a gun, so your faction should be good. Cause
No.
what if you gonna run into a faction with no gun?
Well then we know we straight now. We know we winning.
So everybody
But-
gotta have a gun.
But to secure a victory, yes. To make sure it's an easy dub. Like Jamie said, I'm eating a dub, nigga.
So
we need them
everybody in
guns.
the faction got a gun.
Hell yeah. But if I'm the only one with the gun and they beat my ass and jump me, ambush me,
They're not
we on the
gonna.
even playing field.
Well, they're not gonna jump you.
How you know? We out here surviving.
Cause there's
This ain't
multiple
no-
of y'all. So if they get to you, just get a gun off.
It's a bunch of them. I'm assuming, was it just like,
So this is what I'm saying. How a bunch of them just gonna run up and somebody gonna watch you get jumped?
so that what I said. So
You got the gun. You aim that bitch. If they aim at us,
if there's a
then
bunch of them and there's a bunch of us and then we only got one gun, ain't nobody in this whole John Wick. So say the bullet miraculously hold 15 bullets. Miraculously. Right? Because I'm assuming, I don't know what we got. Maybe we got an AR, you got 30, you got a pistol, depending on what you got. You know what I'm saying? But say if you got 30, you probably only gonna hit with maybe 15 of them hoes. Maybe. Especially if a bunch of commotion and shit going on. Cause you better not hit me trying to goddamn, don't hit me. Like,
that nigga said, "Don't hit me."
don't hit me. You feel me?
With a bunch of commotion going on, I don't think you gonna be rapid firing like that. It's more so, all right. So here it is. All right, we are on the next motherfucking hideout or the next place for our faction to move into,
Okay.
and we cross paths with another one as we're walking.
I respect that.
You got a gun. We ain't got no gun, but it's just one person in our faction that has a gun. And of course you have your big gun.
Yeah.
So you have your big gun. We come across them. They don't appear to have a gun.
I'm gonna be like, I mean, that's hard to say because I really don't want to let my guard down and let them boy get me type shit.
It ain't. You gonna put that bitch in there, be like, get out. Y'all, because if that,
We ain't
I
even
say
get to
it
that
appears.
point because they ain't even gonna get that close. I mean, okay, now they just bum rushes type shit. Like, okay, then yeah, I can't get all love. You get what I'm saying? But it's like when two dogs meet each other type shit. They kind of be like, you know what I'm saying? They just offer, hi. I'm assuming in that type of environment, you get what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? What y'all niggas trying to do? Like, you know what I'm saying? Do y'all want to join up? We want to join y'all? That's cool. I ain't saying we can't get to that. But off the ripper, I'm going to give y'all that look like what you trying to do. And if you know what I'm saying? You start stepping close, it's going to be like, hold up now. You know what I'm saying? You better communicate from a distance.
Fair
But
enough.
I think in that type of environment, you got to be on go. Like, I can't act like I'm at the local Walmart and I just see another group of people. Just, you know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, hey, hell no. What y'all trying to do? You know what I'm saying? Cause what if they hungry? And we got little snack packs and shit. A hungry man gonna do some crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? So if a group of hungry niggas, what? You gotta be ready, bro. Whether they white, black, Latino, it don't matter what they is. Watch out, bro. But we can, you know what I'm saying? We can join up. We can make something happen. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I just always wondered that shit. And then you can't forget about I be watching what's that shit called? Damn. Naked and Afraid and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? See, that what I be saying. That type of surviving. That shit kind of like.
Yeah,
I don't know,
that's
bro.
when that shit over then.
That shit.
I can't really that. Hey, listen, cause they be like, all right, can you do it for $1 billion? But you gotta do it for
I try.
$1 million. We're gonna give you $1 million. We're gonna give you.
I try.
You try.
I try.
14 days.
I 14. Hey, I'm putting in PTO, baby. Tell my girl I'll be back. I'm gonna try. I'm probably gonna be going by day 2 or 3. But shit, I'm gonna try. Shit, you never know. I might just get lucky. But the only thing is, you know what I'm saying? If they give me a choice of like, what can I pick? You know what I'm saying? If it's like a lighter or like a hatchet, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try to get the lighter so I can, you know, get my fire and shit off the ripper. But now I gotta like, you
This
know.
is gonna be a 5-star. It's not gonna be actual lighter.
Okay, well, one of them shits, whatever I gotta do to just get an easy 5, pop, 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 pop. I take that. Cause now if you don't give me nothing, fuck, I'm not gonna sit there. I seen this shit on some movies, goddamn, all in the camera. Watch this shit work. Then that be day 2 at night. That shit ain't work. I think I'm about to go home working there.
So what about when it comes to your food and shit? When you try to catch your food and shit, how you gonna? Can you fillet a fish?
No, but I skinned the fish and shit. I don't think it's that hard though.
I thought skinning the fish was filleting it was getting to it, slicing it.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, I think I could be able to do that too though. To be honest, I mean, I done scaled the fish before, which I think is really the hardest part. Outside of that, you just cut that bit down the middle, take all the guts out, chop the head off, and then cut his tail off, cut the fin off. I think I'll be straight, but that ain't the hard part to me.
So how many?
I gotta catch the motherfucker.
What you gonna catch it with?
That's what I'm saying. How the fuck I'm gonna get a piece of rope? And I don't even know how to make a rod.
You gonna do how they did off Mulan? Hey, how can
if I can eat easy like that, bitch.
Cause how old is you? Hey, that's just baby.
That she was in training.
Yeah, snatch the fish out the water. As a child, I was like, can you really snatch a fish out of the water like that?
I mean,
bears can. We can't.
That's what I was gonna say. Bears can, but the bears know where to go where they jump at. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we do that. I think we can catch one. Yeah, like a football, bitch. When you see that whole fall, you know what I'm saying? Catch that bitch.
I don't think it'd be that easy to
Why?
catch a fish. Why? If it jumps across, I bet you gonna go to him and that bitch go floop.
I feel you, but catch with your body. Like you gotta go. I'm saying,
hey, but
you can't. I ain't saying
a live fish. You gonna hold a live fish is gonna be your body. If you got to.
All I'm saying is you can't fall in the water because then he might squirm out. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know if you're gonna be able to like, oh no, bro, like that's some football shit. I don't know if you're gonna be able to like catch that bit like a football. I don't know. Like you say, it might, but you know, some people got big hands, so they might be able to. You know what I'm saying? Yo, come on, man. You already know what time it is. This is Blazing Topics coming at you live from the 305 to the 904, from the 904 to the 305. We live, bitch. And let me tell you something. I almost fucked up on the intro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie.
He didn't even tell y'all who we was. He didn't even tell you who he was.
I dove straight into that bitch. Look, I looked into the camera. The camera looked back at me and said, "Do you really want this?" And I paused.
You ain't really want it.
Yeah, I guess I ain't really want it, goddamn. But listen, what's happening, bitch? Okay. We in here.
We live.
Come on, man. You already know, man. It's another episode. And I ain't got to tell y'all who I am. But you know who I am. This is Be Real.
Major.
Come on, man. Same two niggas that's been here about 2 years. What's happening, bitch? We live. What's happening?
What's happening? Hey.
Go ahead. Get the people something. Why I like this one.
Hey, man. Like and subscribe, man.
Come on, man.
I ain't gonna shit. See, I've been nice about it. I've been real nice and kind about it. But now I'm finna get aggressive. Now I'm just person. I've been alright though, you know. Y'all been taking care of y'all mental health because mental health is a real thing. So
Except for Ben Simmons.
yeah, Ben Simmons, you just a bitch.
Yeah.
Ain't
You happen to see that? Mental health, bro. Come on now.
Ain't nothing about yeah, you just a bitch.
Come on now. It ain't that bad.
You just that you too damn big to be out there doing the shit you doing, man.
I don't disregard mental health now. You know, some people really, because people really be struggling out here, just trying to get through things. You know what I'm saying?
We're not dissing mental health. We dissing Ben Simmons.
Yeah.
And if he has a real mental health problem, then okay, we do apologize. But you don't, boy, fuck your big light skinned ass. Boy,
you get mad because them people in Philly ain't like the shit you were doing?
Yeah.
That ain't no mental health.
How the fuck you shoot in the off season and then in the regular season you can't shoot to save your motherfucking life?
That shit,
like, you fucking trash.
But shit, but on the bright side, Ben Simmons, I do appreciate that because we can go ahead and just slide into the first motherfucker with the basketball since we talk about Ben's sorry ass. But you nice in 2K though. You're a good pickup. It was a nice pickup. We might as well go ahead and flow on the basketball. You see, I've been waiting on this guy. I wish they had my boy Sean up here with me. You get what I'm saying? And he could have had with Della Keytron type shit. But we would have gave these niggas hell for that finals appearance. Goddamn. At this point, would you like to have the floor? Or you just want me to go ahead? Cause I'm
hey, listen.
Hey,
I'm gonna let you talk your shit. Get it all out. So then I'm gonna just come and just sweep that shit up.
I respect that.
So go ahead and get your shit out.
Alright, so off the ripper, really, to be honest, type shit. The loss to Denver as a Heat hater is kind of like, you know, I bet just make sure they don't win it all. Appreciate that. Yes, a little rub in the face too. But I really wanted them to lose to Boston. I really did. I wanted that 3-0 comeback. And I feel like after that, you can't say shit for a solid 5 years. Because it ain't nowhere in the hell you lose. Because you niggas ain't going to the finals again. You can look crazy all you want. But you ain't doing that major. And you gave up an 0-3 lead. It ain't nowhere in hell. That's almost on some KD going to motherfucking Golden State to win the ring. That ring ain't valid, cuz. After that championship, that's Cinderella story.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna let you finish.
But that's just the first thing I'm doing. That's what I really wanted to see. But the fact that they lost to the Nuggets, my team lost to the Nuggets, and I just wanted to play the Heat in the finals. Really. But because my team lost to them niggas, they lost to them niggas, they can't really say nothing to me. That one game that they won, come on now, let's be an adult about the situation. One game, cuz I can see maybe 4-2. Because then you made it a series a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Spark some hope, maybe. Oh, yeah, them boys might. But 4-1. Only thing y'all did was just delay the flight back for them boys so they can win the Denver. They had to fly home. The boys drove home after the game. Y'all had that long flight. But you can have the flow now.
Are you done? Are you done? There you go. Give me Stephen A. Are you done? What did he say? Stay off the weed, man. Stay off the weed. Let me tell you. Get real close. Let me tell y'all something. We lost. We did. It wasn't how we lost.
It was how that loss happened.
Well, a few of them, because we did get our ass whooped in one game.
My bad.
I mean, I think that was on, the other games there, they were by like 12, 13 points, 15, 16 points. Okay, respectively. We did get our ass whooped. But it was just, I don't know, man. Our scores did not show up. Jimmy didn't really show up like he was supposed to. In the games that we were really close in, Bam was not hitting the shit that he was supposed to hit. Like, we kind of we kind of melted as a team. It was like a boiling pot. Like it went, yeah. It kind of boiled over. Like they wasn't too much for us. We just didn't do enough. Cause they were going just the extra mile to, it's the championship. So they, at the end of the game, that free throw, when that free throw, when they got the free throw and put it back, that was just like a championship effort, and we was not putting that towards every game, and it was kind of hurting us. And then we didn't have Tyler Hero. They talk shit about, y'all ain't need Tyler Hero from the gate, but they'll throw Giannis injury up in our face, and we beat the Bucks, but they'll throw Giannis up in our face.
Giannis is the Bucks, though. Like, that's like y'all losing Jimmy B. If y'all lose Jimmy
but
B,
we've been down 2 players since that series, so I don't understand.
We didn't need them niggas though.
Why don't we need to? This is what I'm saying.
I feel you.
You keep saying we don't need Tyler Hero and Victor Oladipo, but like we did need them.
I feel you. They would have helped contribute. I'm not saying that, but when they start, Gabe Vincent and the Martin dude ain't getting that many minutes, and they not putting up the numbers.
All right, so yes, that is reasonable, but in that situation, I felt like yes. Caleb Martin took advantage of the opportunity he had. Yep. So in that series,
he gave you the numbers Tyler would have gave you.
He gave the numbers that Tyler would have gave us. Now in this next series, this is what I'm saying. So with Tyler not having so much from the last series, so much wear and tear from the last series, this series it's a lot more. And now they can't just clue in on Jimmy and Bam on the court. Now you got Jimmy Bam and Tyler Hero on the court, and then Gabe will knock shots down every now and then. So it's like, damn, we got to worry about 4 niggas. But it's like, I don't know. I'm not disappointed at us. I'm not mad at us. We gave a good fight. It was just some things we could have did better that we didn't do better. So it's like. And then I feel like it's really on to next year. He said we ain't gonna make the finals, but I say if we fuck around and get Dame or Bradley Beal, it's over. Cause we pair Bradley Beal over.
With the big O.
Little O.
No, not the big O. Little O.
I said,
go ahead.
Okay, I don't want to say it's over Big O. I said it's over Little. If we get Dame, it's over Big O.
Okay.
We get Dame, it's over Big O.
Big O, I can kind of respect that because I fuck with Dame.
Because like Dale said, that's the big 3. That's the big 3. Dame, Jimmy, and Bam. That's the big 3.
And I like that Dame and Bam pick and roll.
Pick and roll, that's gonna be nice.
Pick and roll and pick and fade, pick and pop. I like that. You know what I'm saying?
We get Bradley Beal.
I
feel like we'll have to shift our offense around a little bit. And then when it comes to defense, we gotta go straight zone because he's gonna be the weak link on the court every time.
Y'all already got weak links though.
We do, and we know how to disguise that very well. So I feel like but
just act like you want to play. That's why I say defense is an effort thing, bro.
And that's what we wasn't giving on because a lot of those games too, we were getting out rebounded, and it's just like,
well, I mean,
they get
them niggas is though.
Yeah, but I just feel like it wasn't
little.
We were little in a sense, but I feel like
I was supposed to get beat on the board, bro. It's not that y'all wasn't aggressive, like y'all was.
I feel like that's. Oh no, Jimmy wasn't.
But no, scoring wise, Jimmy wasn't. Yeah, he played hesitant the whole series.
And see, that's the thing, man. That's why I'm like, and that's when I bring up Tyler Hero.
Gordon clamped his ass up like he did LeBron and them boys. Hey, that's what he said.
Hey,
I said that's some bullshit, bro.
I can't even get mad at him. I can't even get mad at him. And it's motherfucking John Morant. He is suspended for the first 25 games of the season.
That's some bullshit. They was talking all that shit. I thought they was really gonna like
suspend him for a long
time. This nigga, they did all that shit. But I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I understand, cause potentially the face of the NBA. You know what I'm saying? And then flashing the gun. I mean, ain't the worst offense, but it's a job and shit. The type of job you got.
Yeah.
But,
oh my bad, I didn't mean to cut you off.
What happened?
But Chris Paul is might get released. He might
Man,
get waived.
he old. He almost washed up. It's about to be that time where, like, bro, you might have to play either, like, you willing to take backup point guard roles type shit. You know what I'm saying?
He turning into how Rondo was. He finna turn into a journeyman.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't think Chris Paul gonna turn into no journeyman. I don't think so. Like Rondo ain't on CP legacy wise. CP can lead this bitch right now and be straight. Possibly Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
He ain't even win a ring, and he still might go to the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Rajon, outside of the Celtics, really, he was that guy, but Rondo ain't got that. You want to consider him point guard. Nice. Not saying Rondo ain't nice, but legacy-wise, I just don't think Rondo really got it on Chris Paul like that. Rondo needed a journey. Chris Paul, you might as well go ahead and, hey, man, this shit was a wrap. Tried to get me one. I ain't get when KD got there. I kind of wanted them boys to win it because I'm like, you know, I kind of want CP to win. But then at the same time,
I'm pretty sure they're gonna play another year.
I don't know, bro. Cause I get some young speed out there and we run this mother.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Speaking of Chris Paul, it's some funny shit that I just learned about this nigga.
Who?
So
About Chris Paul?
Yeah. So him and LeBron are president and co-president of the NBA Players Association.
Yeah.
So
I didn't know LeBron was the co-president type shit, but I knew he was in that bit. Yeah.
So they so it was a rule that players of 36 and older could not get a max contract. Mm-hmm. They couldn't get a max contract, so it couldn't be a 4-year, $191 million. It couldn't be like that.
Yeah.
After 36. So they got it.
That was a rule?
Yes.
Wow. I just thought the owners would be like, nah.
Oh, I'm sorry. It was 34. They got it changed to 36.
Okay.
So, and it was funny because he got it changed the year he turned 32. So he got it changed from 34, the year he turned 32, to 36.
Yeah.
So, and
for
he
more
got,
years.
Yeah, for 4 more years. So he ended up getting a max contract that year. Then he just turned, I think he turned 37 to 38. I mean, 30, well, how old is he now? I think he's like, I forgot how old. But he got 2 max contracts in the span of this time before he turned 36. Uh-huh. And he can get another one, or at least a 3-year contract. And it's not, and the only reason why is because the team that he's at now is Phoenix. Mm-hmm. They own his bird rights to his contract, so they can give him that 3-year, $115 million. Because after 36, you can't have a contract like that.
Right. I mean, I personally.
Hey, you know who that saved too?
Who?
LeBron.
LeBron
done got three max contracts in that time.
And me, I personally ain't got no problem with it, cause you know what I'm saying. And everybody else do it when they get to be an owner. They start doing shit to get more money. You know what I'm saying? Let the players do it. You know what I'm saying? So shit, hell yeah, work the system, work that motherfucker.
Jordan is stepping down as the owner of the Hornets.
He need to, because the motherfuckers is trash.
That shit,
he needs
Jordan. You a great player, but GM wise, you are trash. Best thing you did was draft LaMelo, and you better hope LaMelo play off, because he been injury ridden since he got in the league. So you better hope he stayed. Hey.
The Bobcats, the Hornets, they just been trash ever. I've been like, yeah. Speaking of Charlotte, that's like North Carolina or something like that. Mm. Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm thinking was that what the Charlotte Bobcats was? North Carolina? I really don't know. I just know.
Charlotte Bobcats.
I didn't know there was in North Carolina, but I just kind of, because I'm trash.
Charlotte Bobcats, they are the Charlotte Hornets now, ain't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I just didn't know there was in North Carolina, and my geography is trash. Goddamn. So.
What? You ain't never lied.
Yeah, my shit horrible. Yeah, my shit horrible, boy.
Ooh, hey, side note, when I was driving from Georgia, when I went to see you went down the second time, when I came down the first time. The first time I got lost. So hold on, okay, check me out. So leaving Wendell House, I left that morning. I left like 6 that morning. I left, I'm riding, so I get hot. Of course, I get hot. I got my GPS on, I got music playing. It told me to stay on the route for a certain amount of miles, but I did not pay attention to that certain amount of miles. Instead of getting off onto the exit that I was supposed to get off of an hour and a half ago, I was just floating.
An hour and a half ago?
I'm just floating. I was just driving straight. I glanced down at it a few times and I did not really read it. I just looked at my thing and it was just like straight. So I'm like, shit, fuck it. I'm just, and then I'm like, hold on. This shit, I knew I was supposed to get off on the exit a little while ago. Why am I still riding? So I went to look at it. I'm like, bruh. I like, keep going. And I do what fucked me up. Because I went from the expressway, the highway, to the roads, to little like side. I'm like, wait, bitch, hold on. I ain't even on the interstate no more, bitch. I was not in Georgia, bitch. But luckily it was daybreak, so I was still good. I was like, but I rode through this one town, boy, and it just felt like the vibes of you better get your ass out of here. You better get your ass out of here, boy. I was like,
get out episode.
Yes, bro. I promise to you, bro. It just felt so weird. I'm like, bro, this shit is just so like, bro. Let me get my ass on out of here.
The way Georgia police be,
because I came from
the residents.
Atlanta. Instead of going through, I guess I was supposed to go through Valdosta, no?
Valdosta was just out there, just driving.
Yeah. I instead of driving, and that's when I first got the new car. So I was like, that shit was like.
That was really enjoying that ride.
I did not enjoy that ride because I ain't gonna count. I only had 2 blunts, and I had already smoked one. So.
That's like a 4 hour.
You feel me? So I'm like, I gotta wait and I gotta figure out where I'm at first before I smoke the other one and get high again. So I'm like, bro, I had to wait. And then I ain't smoked that bitch till I seen Florida borderline. I'm like, alright, I'm good now. I'm supposed to I can I can slow it out, but no, that shit wasn't 3.5 hours. That ride ended up being, it was like 5.5.
Yeah, I was gonna say just to get home before you even hit the blunt.
Yeah, no, just the total. But yeah, it was like
an hour off.
Yeah, it was like three hours before I hit the blunt again.
Yeah. Listen, that's why I ain't gonna lie, because normally I leave at night. I ain't gonna lie, because I go to work that Friday, so I'm going. And then I ain't gonna lie, when I be driving, fool, I motherfucking smoke like half that blunt. I ain't gonna lie, boy. If I smoke the whole thing, I'm gonna be tired as fuck. I ain't gonna lie, but it already get to like 9, 10 o'clock.
I can't. That's why I cannot drive at night. That's why driving into the night, I can't do that shit. Driving into the night, I will fuck around and stop and go to sleep. Cause I'll be like, nah, but I can't drive into the night. From daybreak to from the morning to the day, I'll do that shit all night. I even wake up extra early, 3, 4 in the morning. I get up that early and go and drive into the day, but I will not. If it be like 4, 5, 3, 4, 5, I'm like, well, that shit dead. But I'm not. Nope, because this is gonna be like 9 o'clock by the time I get there. I'm not driving, because I'll be like, because as soon as it hit, but I don't know. I guess I'm getting old, bro, because I'm wild. To like 9:30, 10 o'clock, I get to want to rub my feet together and just chill. So if I'm in this bitch like this, I'm like, bro, I'm put this bitch over. Put this bitch over, bro. I am not playing, bro. I cannot drive into the night.
I'm a man on a mission. Turn that motherfucker up. He just died. But shit, that was supposed to goddamn roll into, even though my goddamn geography and shit was off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I had to
Shit in New York.
had to get into the little conspiracy type thing. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you know, but it's a goddamn
toxin.
The
Toxin.
The shit look like
That is
doomsday
covering New York. It is covering New
Sound
York.
like a motherfucking superhero movie, goddamn.
I've been
But
watching a lot of Dragon Ball Z Super.
I feel you. Dragon Ball Z Super. Look at that. You might want to go to Super thing.
Yeah, man, nah, man. Well, let me let you finish, cause you don't watch anime like that. So
Not that hard. But ghetto. So I was just saying though, shit look like doomsday from some little forest fire shits. You know what I'm saying? That was happening in Canada. I don't know how the fuck it got all the way down there. You know, some people say the government did it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if the government pushed the smoke that way or what happened. You get what I'm saying? But now we got New York looking like motherfucking what the Justice League movie, the Zack Snyder shit. When they fought Doomsday, the sky's looking red and all kind of shit, man. The shit looking bad, boy. So
do look bad. Do look like a movie scene out that motherfucker. It is really scary.
and it was saying though, shit make it even crazier, right? That's what makes it crazy. On the motherfucking satellite shit, the shit. So it looked like all the motherfucking fires happened simultaneously. That's the crazy part. They all happened at the same time. Nah, I know that they start fires to like clear land. Like when they gonna build some shit over there, they gotta move a big piece of land. They ain't bulldozing through all that shit. They burning that shit down, killing all the shit, and then building around it, whatever the fuck they gonna do. So I know they be doing that shit, you know what I'm saying? So I thought it was just, maybe like one big ass fire and that shit went crazy. It was a collection of fires out that bit. And so when I seen the collection of fires, I'm like, sheesh, man, that shit look a little shiesty, my friend. Look like some little Dirk and Pooh shiesty shit going on out there, man. So I was just kind of like, that shit was a little crazy right there, man. But,
I mean, that's interesting.
You never know, man.
That's interesting.
Oh,
That is
goddamn.
very interesting.
Like, goddamn.
Goddamn. Cause it's always it's funny because it's like
New
it's
York,
always
like,
some
superhero.
freak shit that happened though.
Yeah, it do always be some shit happening. It do.
It always be some freak shit that happen. So, and I feel like this. I ain't gonna cap. When certain shit happen in the world, I feel like shit happen in the celebrity world also, but it happened like to a major celebrity to cover it up. If you get what I'm saying. So
the celebrity.
yeah, in the midst of something that's happening and amongst the government is some shit that's really happening with the government, but people so much busy paying attention to the celebrity shit. They're not really, because if you ask them about the government shit, the nigga will tell you, I don't know, I don't give a fuck about that shit.
Attention to
Yeah,
that shit.
and then you be like, if you don't pay attention to that shit, bro, you fuck around, they come to your house, knock on your door, and put you in shackles, and you like,
didn't even know.
I didn't even know. You should have watched the government. Now you a slave again,
You hear about
bitch.
Bill Cosby going to jail. Gotcha.
Hey, got you,
Hey.
bitch. Hey,
But-
that shit crazy.
But, the crazy shit for me, like you say, I ain't gonna lie, man. We be fucking up. Cause it seems like it's always some shit that be happening. Not like we as in, like, I be with the bullshit, you know what I'm saying? The government, like people in general. Some shit always happening.
Yeah.
Like now we got the, I don't even know if the forest fire shit was because of that goddamn storm or some shit. Cause you know it's been storming out here too. I don't know if it's storming in Canada. I don't know. But you got this shit, you know what I'm saying? Then some months ago, remember the train shit fell over with all the toxins and
Toxins
shit, you
and
know what I'm
shit,
saying?
yeah.
Like, it's always
It's been a
something.
few of those. It's been
You know
a
what
few
I'm
of
saying?
toxins too.
You remember when we was young, and then the oil shit, I don't remember if the oil shit blew up in the water, but it was an oil spill in the ocean and shit,
Oh.
and then like had gas all on the birds and shit, like
that too.
the marine life was dying.
It's called,
I'm like, but damn, what the fuck is we ain't know what I this bitch.
The movie with Mark Wahlberg is called Horizontal Rise. I mean, Horizontal. Is it Horizontal?
It was a movie about that shit?
It's a movie about that shit. It's because BP.
Yeah, it
drilling-
was BP. Yo, it was BP, bitch ass. It
They were
was.
drilling into some shit, and they kept drilling, and they didn't take the precautions when they didn't stop when they were supposed to stop. And
Yeah.
they kept going, and that bitch ended up blowing up. And boy, that shit. The movie.
It's
a good
always
ass
some
movie.
shit though. You see
Yeah,
what I'm
it's always
saying?
some
Like,
shit.
bruh, what the hell? Nigga had a digging point. It was like, niggas lying. Dude, we finna get this. Oh,
Yeah, we finna, hey. Because I think they wasn't making their monthly quota or some shit like that. They wasn't making their money. And that's all what it came down to. And them crackers was just like, they
get
didn't
that
stop.
oil.
Keep going. Keep digging.
That's crazy.
Keep digging. And them niggas end up doing that shit.
That shit.
And you know what's even more crazier? They didn't, I don't think the people who did that shit, the company itself, the people themselves, I don't think they really got charged.
I mean, it's kind of like a work hazard. I think, well, they probably got their ass fired.
They got fired, but I'm pretty sure, I'm not pretty sure, but
What you gonna charge them with? Like criminal shit?
criminal shit.
What you gonna charge them with? Like,
But I mean, if multiple people told you couldn't dig no more, and you went on and tell them to dig,
there was
a higher level. Than
So you saying like company wise?
Yeah, I think the company wise, I think got charged. The people individually did not get charged.
Like the board of
Yeah,
directors and shit.
they did not get the board. The people who was telling them physically drill, fuck that drill, they didn't get physically charged themselves.
Well,
if I'm not mistaken.
What's the offense?
Manslaughter.
What man did they slaughter? Like
The dozens and thousands of people. I mean, I don't want to say it's
I
thousands,
don't
but
know.
hundreds of people. It was hundreds of people who died on that ship that day.
really?
Yeah. It was hundreds of people.
Yeah.
It was like, I want to say hundreds. I want to say it was like 49 to like 50 people that died
So
on
some
that
shit
ship.
blew up then, right?
Yeah, shit blew up. and
Okay.
there was people who died on that
I
ship.
can't remember if shit blew
Yeah,
up.
no.
I just remember it's a
shit
bunch
blew
of
up.
oil and
Niggas,
shit.
people died on that ship that
Oh,
day.
see.
People died on that ship
I
that
ain't
day,
know
and
But-
the people individually, not the company. I think the company got charged, but the people individually did not get charged themselves. Or if they did, they got a slap on the
On
wrist.
that note, then they should have got charged. Cause if that man got charged, cause his brakes went out on his 18-wheeler, he killed them people. If he can get charged, then BP might well not even be open tomorrow. But imagine you say that though, like the whole board of directors been going to prison or whatever. So BP ain't gonna have no more gas. You'd be like, damn, I live next to it, BP. I need some gas, look at that. Cause you hate when you gotta go far to get some gas, goddamn. But no, though, that's some crazy shit though.
Yeah, and they always be getting away with
Oh yeah.
white collar crime,
Oh,
blue collar crime. Them
man.
shits be so crazy because like
I think that's a white collar crime.
white collar crime. That's
Yeah,
what I
'cause
mean.
the blue collar is like the common man crimes,
Yeah,
from my understanding.
all right, so white collar crime.
Yeah.
So, is the white collar crime? Hey man, shit, the niggas, them crackers be, especially when it comes to like they be finding loopholes and shit.
What?
Back in the early 2000s. Back in the early 2000s,
Big loops.
was big loops, big giant fucking loops. I'm talking about how you think we got the house, the economy crashing, the house market
That
crashing.
shit went down.
Yeah.
And banks was absorbing banks and
banks
shit was
was
going
like
crazy.
that shit was so crazy. Like when niggas be telling, like you won't pay attention to that because like we wasn't that old then.
Yeah.
So we wasn't, old enough to pay attention. But as you get older, that's some stuff you got to look into. Because if you look at, you go into shit today, you be like, damn, boy, this is a chance. Some people say it's a chance it might happen again if
It's
you
true.
fuck
You ain't on
around.
this shit.
It's a chance it might happen again.
When you saying we was at a young age, right, at that time, right, this got me thinking about the oil shit, right? So I be into like stocks and investing and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of my little thing. I be trying to learn that shit. You know what I'm saying? So when shit happen, people kind of eat off of that shit. You get what I'm saying? So like for example, when COVID and shit happened, Johnson and Johnson, I think maybe like Microsoft. Microsoft probably was already bumping too because they was already, you know what I'm saying?
But
The Johnson
all that home, I don't want to say home remedy, home care stuff, but more so the hygiene stuff.
That whole market, but like you gotta understand, it's like the hygiene stuff,
but all that is
and all that, but
is
people
one,
that sell it,
but all
is
that
what
is
get it.
That's what I'm saying. All
So-
that is linked though.
It definitely is. So what I was trying to say with the lane I was going into, right, is because I don't know if you remember, but I remember this shit distinctively. When the oil shit was happening, right, they were using Dawn soap to clean the birds and shit.
And that's
You
how
get what I'm
Dawn's
saying?
not popular.
Oh, I think Dawn was already kind of popular.
I don't think
know.
Dawn was that popular until
Man.
they paired with them.
With that?
Then they got the
It might be.
it
might be.
what's the name? The people that save the birds. They got that company.
Yeah, because it was like a little foundation or
A
some
little
shit.
foundation.
Like
They got that foundation because I remember all that was on the bottle.
She said everything on the
All
bottle.
that
I
shit was on the bottle. All
I
that
remember
shit
the
was on the
commercial. They had the
bottle.
duck on the bottle. You ain't lied. The duck was on the bottle. So I'm just thinking like, wow, bro. Imagine at that time, shit go down, and then you kind of like invest money into Dawn, and then that bit like, boom. But you gotta kind of like see it coming in a sense, kind of sort of. Like, you know, when that shit jump off, you gotta kind of already be like, okay, so boom, 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 gonna happen. Cause like we really don't be seeing like when we go to war type shit. That's a whole nother avenue of money that's jumping. You get what I'm saying? Like it's already there. You know what I'm saying? It's doing this thing. But when that war shit get pumping off, man, shit, we investing in hella bullets and companies and niggas start making this shit and we investing in that shit to build this shit to shoot that shit at this far type shit. You be like, what the fuck, bro? The weapons industry, man, that shit be crazy.
But can we invest in the actual weapon industry?
Hell yeah, you invest in the company.
In the bullets?
No,
Or the company
You
itself?
invest in the company that goddamn make and sell the bullets. Because when they start jumping from making and selling the bullets, you gonna start jumping because you invested in that already. So now because they start eating, you gonna start eating. Depending on what type of investing you doing and shit like that. That's why I say when Dawn happened or like when COVID happened. You get what I'm saying? If you had an investment in Johnson and Johnson, when COVID happened, Johnson & Johnson shit spiked. You would have been strict. But you gotta, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that shit be kind of playing a little bit. So, but yeah, though, bro, that shit be crazy though, bro. I be
That
like,
shit
damn,
be crazy. And then,
that shit be crazy.
oh, if you ever watch Wolf on Wall Street, that shit.
I ain't never seen that.
Oh man,
I ain't never seen that. I always kind of wanted to look at it because I always heard.
And listen, you know
I was
what?
just like,
You know what? I really don't fuck with you because you ain't really a movie fiend, and I be like,
I do be
well,
watching movies, but bro,
he don't be watching the good shit. Cause every time I come to him about some good shit, he ain't never seen the shit. Like he ain't never
maybe
seen.
your shit.
First
weak.
off, First
Yeah,
off,
I just don't
first
watch
off,
weak movies.
First off, the nigga say he ain't seen none of the Spider-Man across the universe. Like
That,
he,
no,
he
that
say he
shit don't.
seen that shit count. That shit gas. Nigga tell you that shit gas.
No,
Nigga,
bro.
hey,
No,
across
bro.
the Spideyverse. I'm sorry.
Listen.
Across the
Listen.
Spideyverse. I'm high. That's why I fucked that up.
Talk about Spider-Man. Listen,
And that's
I
just
don't-
part one of it.
I don't think it's really no need to
I
watch.
took y'all to see the Avengers. You wasn't
Yeah,
gonna go
I
see
feel
that
you.
shit.
I probably
took
wasn't
y'all
gonna
to
go
see
to
that
go see
shit.
the movies. You told us to go out there. I ain't gonna cap. So and that bitch was litty. I'm not even gonna cap. That bitch was litty. But nigga, I was already watching like little superhero movies and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Damn, cuz I was watching them bitches.
Damn.
Then hold on. I don't feel like an animated cartoon version of Spider-Man is something I let a regular Spider-Man drop. Okay, bet.
You
I
ain't
might
seen
watch
none
it.
of those.
I did. I seen some of them, but I ain't seen all of them.
You
I ain't
ain't
gonna
seen the
cap.
last one.
I probably did. I ain't gonna cap. Cause the dog, he's straight, but I mean, I ain't gonna cap, bro. This shit don't give me.
See, that's
I
what
don't
I'm
know,
saying.
bro.
That's what
But
I'm like.
But I want to
mm.
watch the Flash though. I want to see that one. That be gonna look fire. Yes. Yes. That shit gonna look powerful.
You gonna watch
You
the
crazy
thing,
as
but
fuck.
you
That shit-
watch Spider-Man?
That's because. Because I fuck with Spider-Man though. I do, but Lil Dog just don't give me
So
good
you
Spider-Man
don't fuck
vibes.
with Lil Dog. And stop calling him Lil Dog.
I don't know
Holland.
Cuz name.
He
I
Tom
thought that was
Holland.
name, but I ain't really get
That's
Cuz name
Tom-
right. But he
that's
Lil
Tom
Dog.
Holland.
Out of all the Spider-Mans, he Lil Dog. Like all the other Spider-Mans grown. You know what I'm saying?
Tobey
He like.
Maguire.
Come on,
Andrew
that's the
Garfield.
OG Spider-Man. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying? I didn't see it. I watched them, but Lil Dog, he good in the Avengers. When it's a camaraderie and there's a team, he brings an element to the team. Not like on some superhero beating everybody. I'm talking about on some acting shit. You know what I'm saying? Lil Dog be good with his comedy shit when he on the scene.
Yeah.
I will give him that.
So you
but
don't
his
think
own thing, no, I don't think it's that good. I don't think it's that good. I think it's because we like Spider-Man, we watch it. You know what I'm saying? Drop the Spider-Man. But Lil Dog is Spider-Man. No, he can be the Marvel Spider-Man. So when the Avengers, when they all come together, let him be the Spider-Man. But when Spider-Man doing his own thing, let it be a different Spider-Man.
It can't be.
I was just about to
Because
say.
it's a multiverse. But I'm saying though, that Tom Holland at the moment is, and people fuck with Tom Holland. I don't know.
That's probably why you know what I'm saying? The numbers push, but I just don't
understand how you.
I think that Flash gonna be gangster. You can't tell me it ain't though. You think it's gonna be nice or not?
Yeah.
See, that's crazy. How you don't think that shit gonna be nice though?
Because DC always fuck up with their movies.
What? The last one was nice.
The last what?
The Justice League, especially the Dan Snyder version.
Stop calling him Dan Snyder. It's Zack Snyder. Dan Snyder is the nigga from Nickelodeon.
I don't even know what the fuck he do. I just know it was Snyder. So yeah, Zack Snyder, that shit was better than, I feel like, you right though. When they first dropped the Justice League, it could have been better. I totally agree with you on that. But Zack Snyder had a backup plan that y'all niggas ain't know about.
But
I ain't know about it either.
It wasn't, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Did you watch the Zack Snyder version?
The original, yeah, that I'm saying. The
Was it
original
better?
version, shit was trash.
What?
No, the Zack Snyder one was better. I'm saying.
Okay, yeah.
But that's what Zack Snyder does. So he,
I didn't know
as far as director skills and then another thing, this is what I'm saying. This is why I'm like I'm a movie fanatic, because I be getting into this shit. I be watching little YouTube because the nigga. This is why I say DC movies might get better, because the dude who directed the Guardians of the Galaxy, James Gunn.
I think that's ass. But go ahead. Yeah,
Which one?
All of those. Yeah, I ain't even gonna cap to you. I'm not watching that one. I ain't even gonna cap to you. Because I'm not even gonna lie to you. I don't think a squad of a white man with a red jacket, no disrespect to him, I actually think he's the best out the group. Pretty funny, character-wise. But the raccoon, green girl, and Groot, maybe Groot because I'm Groot. Can't be that. But the rest of it is like, Batista, yeah, I forgot about you. That's how trash it is. It's just like, it's not my superhero thing. It's not. They just don't qualify for me to watch it. They ain't strong enough yet. They and then where the fuck they come from? They had to always be there. If they weren't raw enough back in the day, we ain't raw enough now.
No, if you watch the first movie, it will show you how they came together.
Oh, you right, but I don't care because once I seen
so
them
how the
together,
fuck you gonna be like where y'all come from? They got a reason. They got somewhere where they come from.
What I
You
mean
just
by
don't know.
what I mean by where they come from is when I was growing up, I ain't hear shit by Guardian of no Galaxies.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? And we done heard about a couple off-brand niggas that ain't make it on the movie scene. You get what I'm saying?
What's off-brand nigga that make it on the movie scene?
Like for example, Black Panther. There was no movie for Black Panther earlier. He got one now. And it ain't that bad. All right, well, we appreciate that.
So what you mean? But
I would say Green Lantern be kind of ass too. But yeah, though. So
them ain't all brands.
them not, but no. What I mean by off brand is like them outside of the simple Batman, Superman, Flash, fucking, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Captain America, Iron Man, Spider-Man, Hulk, shit. Hawk had him in the movie too. Well, no, not actually, because this shit was old too.
This shit was
He was in
old,
that
this
ugly
shit,
green suit. But yeah, I just don't think once I see the tree man, the raccoon, the white man, Batista, and the girl get together,
all right.
it just wasn't adequate.
So
like,
why
I don't think that'd be a good movie.
Okay, animation. You don't fuck with animation. Do you fuck with? Why don't you fuck with anime? Because you don't really fuck with anime like that.
I mean, I do, but I don't just like watch any anime though. That's
what
the thing.
anime
Like,
do you watch, though?
what do you mean? What anime do I watch? I watch Demon Slayer. I mean, I watch Naruto and shit like that. Dragon Ball Z. But I ain't watched it in a minute. Like, they ain't got no new episodes. I don't watch Boruto. I tried it, but I tried it. I'm just waiting for it to get good and shit, type shit. Nah, to me that just didn't seem like it would have been a good one for me to watch personally.
7 Deadly Sins.
Actually, yeah, I've seen some episodes. Yeah, I kind of watched it. It was straight though. Actually, I never really. Yeah, I seen some of that too. I watched a few. That's what I be saying. I be seeing this shit. Nah, I never really watched that one, but I kind of know of it, type shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never really had no new anime to watch like that, and like I say, I mean they kind of on and off of me. It's not like I can be like, oh yeah, I watched that bitch. No, but I can have conversations about it because I see something on. Cause I really feel like that Demon Slayer, that shit is gas. That shit be gangster. But you seen that bitch on Netflix? But you crazy as fuck. I'm telling you, you guys to watch that shit. The shit that I don't watch all of them. So when I'm putting you on, that's what I'm saying. You gonna watch all of them.
But everybody.
But you ain't. So that's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm telling you.
Everybody
done seen the Spider-Man but me. And that's when you be like, why the fuck you ain't seen Spider-Man? Well, yeah, everybody done seen Demon Slayer. How the fuck you ain't seen Demon Slayer?
I've seen it. I just,
Thank you. Now you sound like me.
Just saying.
Thank you. Thank you. Now you sound like me. You just kind of like, well, damn, cuz I just say watch that bitch. But I'm telling you, though, that shit gas, though. I don't see how you see it. Which one you see? I'm like, how the fuck you see Demon Slayer? You ain't fuck with it. That first one was nice too. A little long. But I feel like that's kind of like with all animes a little bit. Like you got to get.
Have you seen the new Dragon? Well, not the new.
What about what's
Dragon
his
Ball
name?
Super?
The dude with the shit around his eyes. I forgot about that. Jujutsu Kaiju, some shit like that. Yeah, I watched that bit. That bit was nice too, though. I ain't gonna lie. That shit was nice. See, caught you with one from the sneak side. Bam! He wasn't even ready for it. That's what I'm saying. So I be on a little bit. I just don't be on the ones you be watching.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? So, we kind of went deep into that one a little bit. I felt a little hater from you. You get what I'm saying? Because I ain't watch yours.
Nah. It's not hate. It's just like, it's funny because I just was just talking about how your movie and your TV category
I have
is
a wing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm
God.
saying. And you kind of stick to it just too much. And
What
I just
you
like,
mean?
yeah. Cause
What?
you ask me, have I seen something? I'll be like, yeah. Or only thing you ask me, I haven't seen in a while was Black Hawk Down. You asked me, have I seen that shit so many times? Like,
Cause that's that shit.
Hey, that's one movie that nigga.
Do you watch military movies? Do you watch military movies?
Only ones I really seen was that one with Mark Wahlberg.
I think I know what you're talking about. 12, not 12 Strong, but the one where they was rolling down the mountain. And all that.
That one.
See, but I'm a big military movie.
And then I seen American Sniper.
See, now to me, you sound like, why the hell you don't think of that? What's that Black Hawk Down? You gonna be like
military movies. I just gave my touche.
Them shit's gangster, man. So that's what I'm like.
I watch gangster movies. Nah, I will watch gangster movies. Goodfellas, The Godfather, anyone. I watch Scarface multiple times.
I done seen them, but see, my thing about those movies, I feel like, and that goes into like the culture movies too.
Game.
You get what I'm saying? See, I ain't gonna lie, a lot of those I probably haven't seen.
New Jack City.
Oh yeah, I seen that one. You know what I'm saying? But those type of movies, though, I feel like the story is the same. So once you've seen a few of them, you kind of seen all of them. They just got different actors in it. You know what I'm saying? Which make it good. But I don't know.
Oh, what about the Temptation?
Come on now. The music group?
Yeah.
Come on. You know I'm not watching that. You know I'm not watching that. You know I'm not watching that. Come on.
You not watching the Temptations?
No. I didn't even listen to the Temptations. So why would I watch a movie about the Temptations?
Damn.
My mama listen to him, but that don't mean I listen to him. Nah.
5 Heartbeats.
That don't count. No, just because your mama listen to something, because you didn't just until probably you get older, then yeah, you had that on your playlist. But growing up, no.
Growing up, what?
I'm not putting on Temptations. That's not my music. Like, I heard my mom and them listening to it. I'll sing a few songs.
We'll put that on in the heartbeat.
See,
And listen, all right. What about
you was putting that on?
Mm-hmm. Michael Jackson, The American Dream? The Jacksons, The American Dream. Would you watch that?
To be honest, probably not. I probably would. Yeah, I probably would. Yeah, you might be right, bro. I think I really do got a lane and I really be sticking to that.
Like,
Cause I'm really not trying to like. I'd rather just go watch a documentary.
okay.
Than a movie. Cause I'm a documentary type of person. I'll watch a documentary, but I don't be caring.
A
biopic or some shit.
Biopic.
Some shit like that. But and then to be honest, you know what it really come from? And this, I guess this concludes the lane too, or this what fucking makes the lane. I don't really care about them people like that. So I really don't be caring about their story. Like I care about, I don't know, and this might also tie into the documentary or the movie too, but like the mindset of the person. Outside of that, but I don't care about.
And see,
You know
that's what's funny, because it's
the
like
detail.
the detail, but it's like looking at that shit is the reason why I go deeper and actually look and be like, damn, is that really how it is? Like,
Yeah.
to see David Ruffin out that bitch really come out there on the stage and be like, I don't, hey, listen, but like, come on, man, like, you really, that's the shit you really be like, damn, who are all these? Are these real people? You go look into it, and they are real people, and like, they are one of the best groups in Motown, and like, they're one of the best black groups in the, you know, in history. Rock and roll, I know they're in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame type shit, so it's like, and it's multiple records at Billboard records they done broke, and it's like, you go into that shit, I mean, you look at that shit, and then you be like, damn, I gotta do a deeper dive. You look, and that's what really got me hooked on Michael Jackson. I ain't even gonna count. I am a Michael Jackson fan. Like, everybody might, I think everybody, that's what I'm saying, everybody might say they is, but I'm like,
everybody fuck with Mike.
Everybody fuck, like, is it like, that's what I'm saying, is it like a diehard fuck with Mike? Like, when he was going through his shit, that's what I'm saying. Like, when he was going through his shit, was you still on his side?
I mean, like, what you mean when he was going through
like
his
when
shit?
R. Kelly was going through his shit, people were still on his side. When Mike was going through his shit,
I was younger at that time. At least I didn't give a fuck about Mike when he had. At least with R. Kelly, I had understanding like, okay, this was happening. But like, do you remember Mike shit like that? Cause I don't. Like, hey man, I just remember really about Mike. I remember they said he fought with them kids, right? Real shit. I don't know if he did or if he did. That when they said, and he held the tie over the balcony. I remember that. I remember that. Mike was cutting up, but I mean, outside that, I really didn't like. I enjoyed his music when I heard that motherfucker, and I appreciate that.
I enjoyed his music. I enjoyed the dance moves.
Oh,
I would sit there for hours and listen and watch his shit. Like,
I can't, Mike. I can't.
But listen,
After a few videos, turn this
and
thing
listen,
off.
I'm talking about. Like, that's why I said, like, it's like real deal. I go sit there and watch this man dance. Multiple videos, music video. That's how I know his music so well, because I'm watching the same music video over, and I'm just watching him on this one breakdown, and I'm like, boy, that shit clean as fuck. When that breakdown clean as fuck.
I think we all kind of like maybe like go through a phase. You know what I'm saying?
I still do it.
Oh yeah, no, I kind of be like bouncing from here to here.
Especially when I be high, I sit there and listen to watch Michael Jackson. And
But something I watch, I guess, for example, and that's why I say it's kind of the same thing as the documentary though. But like the little podcast and shit, especially like the little sports ones, and they give you kind of like the backfield and the understanding, especially
I
with
watch
boxing
those.
and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Man, I love when goddamn KG be talking about hit him with the ladder elbow, man. I be like, I feel that shit, because if a nigga really yell at you like that, the fuck you gonna say? Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, he really hit me with that lateral movement. Don't know which way he went, but you know what I'm saying?
Like, yeah, hey, when you talking about Hakeem, like,
Yeah,
what? Like,
boy.
Hakeem, what?
You know what
I
I'm
hit
saying?
him with the lateral movement. Like,
You know what I'm saying?
talk shit, like, nah, my favorite, everybody say their favorite one is when he was talking about Tim Duncan.
Oh yeah.
And he was like, how Tim Duncan talking phrases. Him like, ooh, almost. Good job, big fella. And like, but that shit have pissed me off. Like, nigga out that bitch.
You know what I'm
He
saying?
turned around. Hey,
You know what I'm
good job.
That's what I'm like. Maybe it's because I can relate to it playing sports and shit like that. Maybe so. But yeah, like when it comes to that other shit, to be honest, I ain't really like. I respect Michael for his shit, but I really ain't care. Like,
See, that's what I'm saying. I respect Michael like you respect basketball play. I mean, you know, sport.
I feel. I mean,
See how you
I
watch that?
appreciate-
That's what
I
I'm saying.
appreciate-
How you sit there and watch that podcast.
But
I
who
can
got a
really-
podcast about Mike though? I will watch them.
No, not about. That's what I'm saying. It's not about Mike. The podcast is about Mike.
You right.
I'm just in general watching him dance, perform. I watch a music video. I watch the same music video. I break it down. Like
I can't go that far. Because if Mike could be on the podcast and talk his shit, I would tune in to that. Like when you think about the older people that like, especially growing up, that don't have a chance to be on a podcast and give us their angle, like them shits, that
them shits would be-
I'ma watch. You know what I'm saying? But you know, the dance moves. Appreciate them bitches, but tell me about how goddamn you was in that motherfucker. One day I was just in the bathroom. I was like, oh shit, oh this nigga did me covered up with some shit like that.
Nah,
on
see,
the
that's
spot.
that's what I'm saying. He got the moonwalk from Soul Train. The moonwalk was
shit.
already a thing. He just did it and
Made it.
Yeah. And a lot of his moves he got from James Brown. He was watching James Brown, emulating James Brown when he was younger. See, if you watch the movie,
the moonwalk, I bet he mad as hell.
probably so. The nigga,
Right, those stole somebody's shit. See what I be talking about? Nigga ain't that saucy. But go ahead.
who ain't that saucy?
He stole somebody's moves.
Don't no.
I'm not disrespecting. Whoa, I never disrespect Mike. Mike is that nigga. But now I know he stole somebody's moves.
How you said it, nah, dude. I ain't moved.
Like, I
Like
can see-
everything is flawed. Like
No. I can see getting, like you said, getting inspiration from James Brown. I'm cool that everybody gets inspired by something, but did he copy the move?
He perfected it. He perfected it.
You see my difference though, right? Like being inspired and then going in your lane, do that. But did you like he watched that bitch and like you said, you studied the moves? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, hold up, Mike.
You want to do that, dude? So we gonna talk about Kobe then.
He damn sure did. He damn sure did. He damn sure did.
So
Look
Kobe
like
and he went down. He stole moves.
He
Mike.
stole moves. Yeah. He stole some moves. Yeah. Is Kobe that nigga?
No.
Oh, you a lie. You a lie. You a lie. You a lie.
All right. I'm not gonna play on his side.
You's
Like
a
that.
lie.
Kobe is
You know what I'm saying? Right, that nigga.
second greatest player of all time.
Who's the first?
Hmm?
Who's the first?
Who's the first one?
The GOAT. The greatest of all time.
I
And
gotta
he's the
say it.
second. Yeah.
I gotta say it.
Cause I wanted to
I gotta say it.
I want to hear this shit. Yeah, who's the first?
Hmm?
Huh? Yeah, I wish I could pull out Google Translate and say, what language you speak? Yeah, gibberish. I feel you.
Yeah.
So who's the
But-
GOAT?
Number 2, Kobe. Number 4 is Shaq.
No, number 1. Who is number 1?
1 is Shaq. I mean, number 1 is Shaq. Now, number 4 is Shaq. Number 5, I want to say, greatest player of all time. I'd say Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
That's cool, but who is number 1? That's cool. I just want to know who is number 1.
Bro, I gotta say it, bro.
Because I want to know. I really don't know who you about to say, but if you about to say D Wade,
Oh nah. Nah, I'm not even doing that.
okay.
Right.
I'm about to say, if I would hear you say D Wade,
He
just
top
like that,
three
just
shooting
the
guards of
bullshit.
all time.
Okay, I can respect that
He top
behind
three.
Jordan.
In
and
my
Kobe.
opinion, he top 3 shooting guards.
I can see that though behind Jordan and Kobe. I can honestly respect that, but then also, you know, you got a lot of old.
You got a lot
shooting
of.
guards. Yeah. So.
And people would try to put James Harden because of his skill and his ball dominance, but go look at a young D Wade. I bet you he a dog of motherfucking James Harden.
Oh yeah, for
He
sure.
a dog of James Harden.
This nigga James Harden.
I mean, that.
Once they change that rule, he
all
will
right.
help. So
If you really want me to give you my number one GOAT player,
yo,
I'm gonna say it.
who? Now I thought you about to say LeBron. Yeah, I knew it was LeBron.
I'm gonna say it.
I knew it was
The
LeBron.
leading scorer of all time, man. Hey, he ain't done yet.
No, sorry, but I respect that though. I respect that though.
Yeah, and they gonna be like, you can't put him over 6 rings. 6 rings. Bill Russell got 11. Bill Russell got 11. Why we ain't talking about Bill Russell to go?
Because it ain't about.
Don't say it's not
rings.
good. It's,
It is about the rings, but it ain't. Once everybody got rings, then that disqualify the whole point about rings. You know what I'm saying? You done made it to another upper echelon, nigga. You get into that club by getting into the rings, but once you in that club, once we all got Ferraris, you can't tell me about how you got. Okay, you got 11 Ferraris, bitch. I got 6. And you still got Ferraris. You know what I'm saying? Now we in the. You know what I'm saying? Who better about how they got them Ferraris type shit? And, you know what I'm saying? That whole detail behind it. That's what makes the GOAT. Not because you got however many rings. Come on, man. And we all know LeBron goddamn. It's a.
so who do you feel?
Is the GOAT?
Yeah.
I think the GOAT is a tough between the original and the clone. Jordan and Kobe.
Kobe is locked in at 2.
At 2.
He locked in at 2.
That's why I say.
Forever said this though. He locked in at 2. But
Okay, because I can say that because he kind of copied Jordan for real.
Jordan,
Maybe you
Let's-
can throw
all
Shaq
right.
up there too.
huh?
You can probably throw Shaq up there too.
Yeah, that's why I say he number 4.
You can probably put him at 3.
You put.
You could.
So you
I'm
would
saying
put.
you could.
So Jordan, Kobe, Shaq.
Jordan and Kobe is 1A, 1B.
See, you can't say 1A, 1B.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. That's why, because they'll never, no one will ever give you that option to be like 1A, 1B. It's
Why
either
not?
or. Huh?
Why not?
You can't go 1A, 1B. That ain't a choice.
On the GOAT?
Huh?
With the GOATs, I can kind of
Not with the GOAT. You got it's either or. Like, I mean, it's hard to say 1A, 1B. I mean, it's hard not to say 1A, 1B for them because, like we keep reiterating. Kobe copied Jordan, not to it. I don't want to say to a
Not
T.
to a T, but he kind of.
Yeah, he is
some moves. Just
yeah, it's there.
Spitting it.
It's there. So it's like, only reason why I say Braun is because one, no homo, but Jordan was a large fella, a big guy, but LeBron, his physique, like how he's built, is like
He was big.
he's built big as fuck. So it's like, and then it's his attributes that come in, not his attributes, but his intangibles, and then his attributes that come in, like his IQ. His IQ, he is otherworldly. Like if PG and them was saying, he know my plays and y'all plays. So his plays and y'all and the opponent plays. So it's like, and you know what I'm finna do, you know how to play, and you know my tendencies. And that's like, yeah, Jordan knew tendencies, but back in that time, Jordan wasn't playing with the superstar caliber players like LeBron is now. Because the players now would... What?
It was some star niggas. For sure. Just like
Star niggas.
Superstar niggas, like some greats in that hole. But they was body slamming at that time. LeBron was getting body slammed.
And wasn't nobody body slamming LeBron.
Oh yeah, nobody body slamming.
Cause he's that's what I'm saying. Everybody was like he's Scottie Pippen 2.0. That's what everybody's saying. Cause he can dribble, he can pass. I don't know about defense. LeBron ain't the best, and that's what people kind of fought him at. But the chase down blocks the nigga be having, he do come up with some defensive
shit.
He do come up with defensive plays. So it's like can't fault him for that. And then
you know why this nigga ain't the GOAT, bro?
Why?
Like when that nigga got fouled in Boston and he did all that crap, kneeling on the ground. Come on, like I feel you, bro.
No.
Get your 40 ass up, man. You straight, bro.
I goes to this. Isaiah Thomas, the bad boy Pistons. Jordan went to David Stern after that series. He got his ass kicked and was telling them that they cannot do me like that no more. They can't stop that. No, they can't stop me, so they cannot do that anymore.
He ain't going to the what's the name though? Like I can see that because Jordan was getting suplexed.
He going to, but he bitching though.
But come on,
undercover bitching.
We playing basketball. Like we've seen these videos.
Undercover bitching.
It's no point to be doing all this and we're playing basketball. You get what I'm saying, bro? Like, come on, dog. Don't say that act like Jordan was not getting suplexed out this bitch. Now, granted,
suplex.
Yeah, he was getting
overstatement.
Okay,
he was getting his ass roughed up like LeBron.
No, hell no, nowhere near. All
right, not no. All right, who was it? LeBron do get roughed up though.
Yeah, but he don't get
not bad as
Come on,
not bad as Jordan was getting. Not bad as Jordan.
Shit was reckless. You get what I'm saying? For basketball, shit's reckless. Now we got that right. Now with LeBron got the tic tac patty foul. It was a foul, clear as day. The ref should have called that bitch. Come on, Carl.
Mm-hmm.
But all the extra shit you doing and scored through the foul, you the GOAT. It was a mean foul though. Yeah, I ain't gonna slap the shit out of his arm.
That's why
he did. But all that clown shit, come on, man. Yeah, like, what the fuck is you doing? Like, you a crybaby sometimes, bro. He a crybaby. Yes.
And this is why I goes to this.
He ain't.
I goes to say this.
He don't have.
All the GOATs be having a crybaby moment.
For sure.
So
that didn't warrant a cry.
What?
That didn't. And
Kobe
was a snitch. And Kobe was a snitch. So everybody do something.
All right. They say they Kobe snitch, but Kobe ain't really snitch.
I'm just saying. Hey, they said Kobe snitch. So now that's on his record. That's on his record.
No, Kobe like touching little white girls.
That too.
No, I'm just playing Kobe.
That too.
R.I.P. Kobe. Stop talking about it.
All I'm saying is, he don't give me like he up there, but I don't know, man. And to me, he don't really have that killer instinct.
What the fuck?
Yeah, LeBron don't give me that.
Look, it was cold. Have you ever heard of LeBronto?
LeBronto? You sound like a nigga that just ran to the hole.
No.
And you know what? I ain't gonna lie, he did a lot of that too. But no, go ahead.
You never heard of LeBronto? LeBron owned Toronto.
LeBron.
He owned the team, nigga.
He did.
He owned the team. Bouncing that ass every time.
Because the East was weak too, but I respect that though. I ain't even gonna lie.
Bro.
And then that's another thing, bro.
You be like, and niggas be like, hey, well, we probably can, but in Jordan time, outside of the Showtime Lakers, the bad boy Pistons, Chicago.
I wasn't alive at that time. So
that's what I'm saying. And people, that's why I'm like, we can't really go off us because we're not that old. Yeah. But I'm like, but for us, we can't name nobody outside of that. Them certain teams and them certain players.
Okay.
Cause you can't go we can't go say a nigga like a Davion Mitchell. Nigga like back in the day, a Davion Mitchell would be consistent to a what? Like, you feel me?
I don't know. And who the fuck is Davion Mitchell? Donovan Mitchell?
No, not Donovan Mitchell.
Okay, I'm just making sure because I'm like, I know he ain't talking about Donovan Mitchell ass.
Nah, it's
okay.
Davion and Donovan Mitchell.
Like, I mean, I'm not saying I don't know about, but
And then that's another thing.
But he was running that
it's-
bitch though. LeBron was running that bitch though, but it was nobody over there to fight back. He did.
That's
have the
what I'm
Bulls.
saying
He
with
did
the
have
Bulls. Who was over there to fight back? Every time they came up to face
You gotta do
somebody,
your research, man.
that's what I'm saying. Every time they came up to face somebody, they played the Utah Jazz twice.
That's in the finals though.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. Because I'm about to say the Jazz in the West. But go ahead.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying though, because they didn't play nobody in the East. They didn't play nobody until they got to the finals.
But when he made it, he won.
He won. Fair enough. Fair enough.
And if Utah made it, Utah probably had a rough little, because the West always been kind of.
Utah had Karl Malone.
Stockton. Yeah, I know
And
that.
John Stockton.
I mean,
And
Paul George said
Jeff
it too, though.
Hornacek.
That's
Jeff
crazy,
Hornacek.
though. Paul George said that shit, too, though.
What?
When he started playing in the West, he realized, like, it was a big difference. Not a big difference, I mean, he's still in the NBA. You know what I'm saying?
I don't understand how is the East?
Right.
Okay.
You gotta look it up.
Well, because not Miami, Orlando, Charlotte, Washington.
Milwaukee.
No,
You talking about nowadays? Because back in the day, Milwaukee was trash, too.
No, I'm just talking about who was all in the East. Yeah, back in the day. Yeah, Milwaukee was trash back in the day. We already said Toronto was decent.
Yeah, it was decent, but trash. They just had
Middle of the pack.
Yep.
Middle of the pack.
Cavs wasn't shit till LeBron got there.
Cavs wasn't shit till LeBron got there. That's 6 right there.
76 is what they had. Maybe Iverson. That was the tail end. No, Iverson was damn shit at that time.
No, Iverson no, because they went to the finals 2001.
Yeah,
so they,
LeBron got to the league in 03 though. I think it was. Yeah, so here you go. Hey man, what time is it, man? But it's motherfucking 10 o'clock, man. We finna motherfucking wrap this shit up.
Damn, 10 o'clock for real?
Boy, it's 9:50.
Damn.
Goddamn. We finna wrap this shit up. Listen.
You sound like old that man. It's Friday.
You goddamn right it's Friday. And I need to go to sleep. No.
Old man, nigga finna go downstairs and fall asleep in the chair.
Hey man, let me tell you, but I go to sleep anywhere, bro. My mama.
That's some old man ass shit.
I will, boy. I will. I don't want to sleep
Hey,
in network rooms.
That shit funny because your goddad said the same thing. Because before we leave, I'm gonna tell you one story. We was in Dallas.
Yeah.
One night, late night.
Yeah.
On the job site. We almost didn't get a room back. Got a room back. The room was I don't want to say the room was trash, but the environment, the place around the room was trash.
Okay.
The shit was like some shit like, God damn, it's a sleazy ass motel. Like,
yeah.
But it's supposed to be, somewhat. It was supposed to be 4 stars. Supposed to be 4 stars.
Supposed to be 4.
Nigga got that bitch and that shit was just horrendous.
Mm-hmm.
The AC blowing and that shit was stank as fuck. Smelled like a nigga had
farted and
not farted, but it smelled like it was what the shit was.
Mildew?
Not mildew. What's the other shit that be coming out the AC? Damn, it's
I feel like I know what you're talking about when she said, but
yeah, it's not supposed to be coming out the AC, so we had to open the window, turn that shit off. Cause that shit was blowing, and we like, damn, this shit making me go. I ain't
I
had
know
this
what
shit
you're
yet.
talking about. It's the chemical shit.
Yeah, so we had to open the window and
Nitrogen.
shit. Yeah.
Was it nitrogen?
Nah, it wasn't nitrogen. It was damn.
What's the shit that make it cold?
Coolant. And not coolant,
Okay.
but antifreeze.
That's some shit like
yeah.
that. Yeah.
But it was.
I'm just trying to figure it out.
We was just trying to figure out. So that was cooling out. So we had to open the window. Beds was, but not iffy as fuck. You got that, could not get comfortable. That nigga was not lay down, would not do nothing. Whole time we were there. Me, after being on that job site all day, I took that shower. I I was up under the cover. I had that bitch. I was snuggled up, nigga. So the door wasn't closing behind us, so we were supposed to be waiting on maintenance and them to come through. But I fell asleep. He stayed up. So they came in, and it was so funny because they came in. They just came in. They ain't knock or nothing. They just opened the door. So he got that was behind the door, like, hold on, let me I'm finna, whatever, I'm finna. But then as soon as they opened the door, like, maintenance, he like, oh man, don't just pop into our shit like that. You gotta knock first. And you know he from New York, so he like, he mad at this point. He like, y'all ain't even knock. So it's like, how I know y'all are maintenance? He like, how I know y'all maintenance? I'm like, man, I'm trying to sit up, but I'm like, he's like, well, we had to change the door lock. So he was like, I don't even want y'all in no more. He was like, I gotta go. And she was like, it was a lady with him too. She was like, you don't want us to change it? She was like, he was like, nah, I'm good. Y'all can just, cause I don't know if y'all maintenance or not. He was like, y'all just came in. So I'm just sitting there still bundled up and shit. He was like, he turned around and stabbed on me. You bundled up and shit. Niggas coming in. You still bundled up and shit. Like, what the fuck is this? I'm like, damn. I get stabbed on like this. So he like, hey man, you all comfortable and shit. They coming in our shit, man. Like, what's up? I'm like, get your. So I'm like, man, I'm finna get up. So I'm getting up. Like, it's too late. Like, and you know that shit's so funny because that's how he talks. He talks with his hey man, that shit is so funny.
Hell no. I feel that much.
I was snuggled under that bitch, and then you know your dad had to make jokes. You know he sleeps anyway. He sleeps anyway.
Hell no. Well, on that note, we can go ahead and goddamn wrap up the show because yo. Come on, man. I'm going to get it right this time. You already know what it is. This is your boy, Gorilla.
It's your boy, Major Wu.
And this is Blazing Topics.